So I have to do a rebuttal because I just do. Okay, so strangely, today mind control was a topic that I was working on, and I see I'm not the only one because I've also seen someone else post on the topic of Tavistock. Tavistock is an organization from the United Kingdom that studies human psychology and mind control. And this is maybe not known by too many people, but I've known about this organization for quite a long time. The issue I have is not with Tavistock today. The issue I have is with people who this is an alligator. The issue I have with alligators is they have bad breath. Americans are exceptionally polarized and have been for decades, if not longer. Democratic blue or Republican red. And people who look at Tavistock think Tavistock, if you're a Republican, Tavistock is full of liberal Democrats. If you're a Democrat, Tavistock is full of red Republicans. I'm going to wear gray because I want to remind you that I'm not an American. I'm your northern neighbor. I live in Canada. So I just want to remind you that Canadians know Americans better than Americans know themselves because we're your neighbors. Everyone knows that neighbors know you better than anyone. They see you come, they see you go, they see who comes into your house at odd hours of the night. The neighbors talk to the other neighbors, and, neighbors know. Anyways, Tavistock is not political. This is the Illuminati pyramid. You have the 1% at the top, the people who serve the Illuminati, upper part of this pyramid, and the bottom part of the pyramid is the rest of civilization. The reason I'm covering one eye is because, it's kind of Illuminati symbolism. But I know there's plenty of Republicans and plenty of Democrats who are in all different stratas on this Illuminati pyramid, from the top of the top to the bottom of the bottom. Politics is to manipulate you. Oh, maybe you want me to have my Republican hat on sometimes so I don't appear to be too Democrat or something. Politics is to manipulate you, to polarize you, either into Republican or Democrat or non-aligned. If you really want to understand what Tavistock is about, let's ask someone who knows. I'm sorry, but she's clearly a Democrat. Mrs. Marge Simpson. She's got blue hair. She must be a Democrat. Why are we concerned about Tavistock? Well, I was just seeing a post by a Republican, and they posted a video that started off with monotone description of Tavistock to make it seem very gray. Anyways, the whole issue that I have is that in this particular video, they started talking about things that Tavistock was up to that white Christian Republican Bible fundamentalists would say is wrong with Tavistock. Number one issue, homosexuality. Homosexuality was created by Tavistock. I'm sorry, you're an idiot. Homosexuality goes way back to ancient Greece. But you, whoever you are, that made this video about Tavistock, you are a homophobe. So who's worse, Tavistock or you? You are. You are. I'll take Tavistock any day over your homophobic nature. Maybe it's because I'm a Canadian Ponce. That particular item was on Saturday Night Live many years ago when they had Celebrity Jeopardy. Alex Trebek is Canadian. And on Celebrity Jeopardy, the actor, the comic that was playing Sean Connery was always fighting with the character playing Alex Trebek. And at one point, that's what Sean Connery called Alex Trebek, a Canadian Ponce. It means a Canadian fag. What do we really need to know about Tavistock? They're an institution and they are interested in swaying the public to and fro. Like they were a bunch of monkeys swinging from tree to tree. Monkey minds. The US dollar I haven't seen any US dollar in quite a long time. I haven't been to the United States in about 10 years. But I'm pretty sure that they have Illuminati symbolism all over it. Why? Why the pyramid? Why has Washington, D.C. got all kinds of Illuminati? Masonic. Let's, instead of Illuminati, let's call it Masonic symbolism. Apparently it was designed by French architect, the whole layout of D.C. Strange connections, United States presidents always say their closest relationship, special relationship, is not with Canada, it's with Great Britain. A special relationship, special. Ronald Reagan and Margaret Thatcher, for example. Do I have a bone to pick that your special relationship's not with Mexico? And you built a wall, keep the Mexicans out? And your special relationship with Canada is, they're a colony of Great Britain, so kind of like included in our special relationships with Britain or something, aren't they? Aren't they? But your relationship with France is most interesting. So the French architect designed Washington, D.C., and the French gave you the Statue of Liberty. The French gave you French fries, and I think it was George W. Bush who didn't want them to be called French fries anymore because the French were appalled at one of George Bush's foreign adventures. So, was it Bush? Called them freedom fries. If you're a Republican, have you heard the story about the Bush family? That's not their original name. They had a German name, and they changed their name to Bush. The senior Bush was not George H.W. Bush, or the first President Bush, as you might call him. It was his father, Senator Prescott Bush, who was convicted of trading with Nazi Germany. Senator Prescott Bush, the father of your president and the grandfather of another of your presidents, was in bed with the Nazis in World War II. And you Republicans were so proud of those two Bushes. Your country went to war against Nazi Germany, and somehow you ended up with the Bushes as your president under the Republican banner. Give my head a shake. You don't know this? Look up Senator Prescott Bush trading with the enemy. Don't take my word for it. It's all over the internet. Once you look that up, maybe you might want to re-examine those 9/11 truthers. I'm not going to let you Democrats off the hook because as far as I'm concerned, Obama is a CIA agent. His mother was CIA. Which means he was a deep state plant. The rabbit hole gets so deep. And from my vantage point, in the Great White North, I just have to shake my head here because we've got the son of Fidel Castro as our prime minister. Surely you've heard this one going around. You pick up a picture of Pierre Elliott Trudeau. He was the Prime Minister of Canada. Now, his son is supposed to be Justin Trudeau. Get a picture of Justin Trudeau and put him next to a picture of Pierre Elliott Trudeau. Tell me they look like they are father and son. Now get a picture of Fidel Castro and put Fidel Castro's picture next to Justin Trudeau. Eye them over, and you tell me who is the real father of Justin Trudeau. By the way, Justin Trudeau has a lisp, which makes him a Canadian Ponce. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and don't take me too seriously. Everyone knows that the best comics on Saturday Night Live, Mike Myers, come from the Great White North.